Looks as if there's more than one way to enter. How many of you are there?
How nice of you to stop by.
Why am I on this patrol? It's a waste of my skill. Get away from me!
Potato!
Blood!
Accio! Incendio!
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Leviosa! Potato!
Pity. Stop fight.
An intruder!
Go and patrol. Like I ain't got nothing better to do.
What an unfortunate disappointment!
Potato!
Refuse to
Leviosa! Incendio!
That was unimpressive. Are you quite finished?
Leviosa!
No, that's embarrassing, isn't it? You're fortunate. That could have been far more painful.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter. How many of you are there?
I know I enjoy suffering.
Incendio!
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Oh, there's a hole in my pocket.
Show yourself, if you're there.
The area's still clear. If anybody cares.
Little moon calf. You can't stop us. Chill spells glance off of me.
When he's getting Ranrock will be pleased. What was that? Up for a bit of time, are we?
How many of you are there?
An intruder!
Leviosa.
Who's there?
You won't stop me. Easily diverted.
Why don't you come up?
Definitely outmatched. Surely you can see that. Pathetic.
An encampment. This must be it. Looks as if...
Khan will regret not joining us. He doesn't know now. He'll be made even more of an example.
Killed that traitor arm when we took it.
It won't be long now before we find it. What? Who is it?
Someone there? The move of a coward.
You won't survive this, my young friend.
Your acrobatics will only postpone the inevitable.
How many of you are there?
One less human to worry about.
wanted a challenge. Instead, I got you.
What? Not your best moment, I fear.
Incendio! You are there!
Potato! How nice. Such arrogance.
Levioso!
What are you doing? What is this? Put me on the ground now!
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
That's my type.
You were never going to win. Enjoy suffering, do you?
How many of you are there?
How nice.
Coming here.
Levioso!
Rambo won't be stopped!
Potato! Incendio!
I've been fighting since before you were born. You can't stop. One more taken down.
An intruder!
Potato! How many of you are there?
Women are dying, are
You'd be better suited for gardening than for battle. Stop avoiding me. Vegetation does not put...
I shall avenge your death. Can't I hear you?
Put me down!
Not the plants!
Incendio!
You should have kept your distance.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter. How many of you are?
One less human to worry.
Ranrock's vision of... Enjoy suffering, do you?
It's always my turn for patrol. Someone out there? Who's that?
Why is it grapple you are?
What's that? Who's there?
Your little magic tricks won't be grappled.
You won't get
Leviosa. Revelio. Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arm. Incendio. Lumos. Leviosa. Leviosa. Incendio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
If you're here for my wares...
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ranrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Arn. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done. All the best to you. Once my carts arrive, I'd be happy to show you my wares. There we are, then. That'll do nicely, I'm sure. More than happy to purchase that. Good to have stock, I always say. Appreciate you stopping by. Be sure to visit me again.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time.
Oi! Speak of the devil.
Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You shouldn't be here.
Let me...
It's your life hanging in the air.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Ha ha!
not going anywhere with you. Tell Rookwood to defend you himself.
You just got lucky! Nice try!
How embarrassing!
Potato!
Just wait till I come down.
Is that the best you got? Still!
Not that!
Reducto! Living in the clouds, this one! You haven't been that at all! Turn that in Reducto! Incendiary! I haven't even had... Take up! You're a bit dodgy with your skills, aren't you? Is this you? Floating me? I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Perhaps some nice flowers will grow from your... We can
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Reducto! Reducto!
Little brat!
That's proper feeble, that is!
To your knees!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Clumsy little fool!
You're easier to spot than an aerobic.
You'll feel that tomorrow.
Aha! Release me!
You're foolish to fight me. I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Get over here, you insolent...
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Reducto! Child!
Incendiary! Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Let me stop that! No! Reducto! How did that feel?
Stop that right now!
Expulso!
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were mere myth.
Mere myth? You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink. Merlin himself would be proud.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
Revelio.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Revelio.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you, and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
Surely you could continue searching the Owlery.
Oh, one would think. However, the headmaster does not take kindly to an old wand-maker loitering about the place. Can't say I blame him. Also, I have perhaps been looking for too long. I feel a fresh set of eyes and a bright mind like yours is sure to solve this riddle.
Why would the thief have taken the wand?
I must admit I have no idea. Always looking for trouble. Never heard much about him after that. Perhaps he thought that the wand had some special power. Astonishing how misunderstood.
Is there anything special about the wand?
Oh yes, it's terribly special. But not in the way you might think. It won't grant special powers to the cast, but it will ease the hearts and minds of the Ollivanders to know of its return.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given...
Ah, you've brought hope to this.
How nice to see you, my young friend. Revelio. Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Revelio. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented... Revelio.
Statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls. Don't mind me, owls. I'm here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues? I recognize those handles. The summoning charm should do the trick. Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws. Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher.
Leviosa! Accio!
No statues here.
Leviosa!
This will do nicely. I'd best keep looking. Nothing. Here's a welcome surprise. Oh, I'll take that, thank you. Oh, this will do nicely. No statues here. I'd best keep looking.
Revelio. Accio.
Nothing. A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the museum. Best hang on to it for now. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. No statues here. Here's a welcome surprise. I'd best keep looking. Nothing. What's happening?
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So, Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
I think I can guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Why would you steal Mr. Ollivander's family wand?
The family were always going on about how special it was, so I took it. Who could resist? Sadly, it wasn't special enough to save my neck. I fully intended to return it once I learned it was only special for sentimental reasons. But as you can see, I never got the chance.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. He's got a penchant for wrecking things. Books, spot. I doubt he even noticed they were gone.
If that's the only way for me to get...
If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
Revelio.
Future champion coming through.
Ha! Hello, Lucan. Is the final round?
Big. It all comes down to this. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Levioso!
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
They made it crops.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Fringo!
Accio!
Fringo!
Levioso!
Come on! Fringo!
Levioso!
Care to try again?
No, I don't think so. Not right now.
Understandable. But don't take too long. We'll be waiting.